exam conference. So 20 points. For the other conventions, like the Worldcon in Estonia, those are bonus points. So, if as you can see, walang maximum number of report that you can submit. That's for standard 3. For standard 4, ang ano lang naman dito is the mid-year. It's now 20 points if you will post the mid-year. So, for standard 5, if before, when we discussed this during ACM, it's only the ACF projects or the Active Citizen Framework projects that will require for you to submit attachments under Analyze, Develop, Take Action, Review, and Partnership. What NP Mark would want is for these to be applied also to bags to school, like in here, bags to school, beyond prison walls, got hard, and light up Philippines. There. So, what does this mean? Ibig sabihin, yung for the back to school, it's not anymore the 15 points. It's 35. And you will get bonus points if the members in attendance are at least 6. So the bonus points sa ACF report will also apply sa national programs that are requiring ACF report. So for example, if you give at least 50 bags or more, you get, or if you give a lot, for example, to other one, you get 30 points plus 35, so that's 65. For example, kunwari, 6 kayo dumating, so that's additional 10. That's 75 points with just one project.
Wow.
So, yun. And then for these national programs, you only need to do one activation. So here. One each. And then the guidelines, the basic ones that you need to do are there already. But then the NC will be sending out a circular. So for bags to school, minimum of 100 bags. So actually, if you do this, you already get additional 10 points. So parang naging 45 points siya. And then bonus of 50 points for every 1,000 bags. There you go. So JCI week, deadline is March 15. It's Holy Week daw, right? Remember it starts is after Holy Week na siya. Thank you, Professor.
Just one project for
you have to do the for this this can be, for example, what's said here naman is participation. So it means that you either host or attend activities for the whole week.
Is it every day?
Or like we will have to wait for the final circular. So we're hoping they'll be a little more lenient, no? That. So for Pinay Power, ganun din man, deadline September 10. So at least there's no specific month that you have to do this. And at least it's not an ACF. Make sure lang that you have a report of the NC and the project planning form as we discussed before. So got heart, ganun din. Medical, anything that's medical or health related. It can be a seminar also. So it doesn't have to be medical mission or surgical mission. But make sure that you apply the ACF. It's what really the community needed. So for pieces possible, it can be also a seminar about peace and conflict resolution. Think 100 degrees, keep September 20 also is the deadline. For Wailea, have a minimum awards of 25. So anything beyond 25, you get 5 points. What I heard is we already have a sponsor, a corporate sponsor. Hi, press. Corporate sponsor for this. So that's why, like what we discussed last ACM, we hope that you could send the list of your awardees ahead of time, hopefully within the month. So if you have the list of 25 students already, so if since this is not a really new, it's not a new project, so it can be your old school, or it can be a new school that you would want to attend. So hopefully you can send the list of names within the month, so we can prepare and so you can receive the medals and certificates as soon as possible. So here, Light Up Philippines also is no longer a required project, but you will also get 35 points if you apply the ACM. So you must donate any solar powered lamps or solar powered installations and off-grid community. See it. We will have to wait for the circular na lang for this. Deadline is September 20.
Question, sorry, going back to the math part, any seminar on health, so mental health is considered or physical health lang talaga?
Mental health is actually should be considered. But if, for example, the NC will have to specify otherwise, then we'll have to comply. But if they are silent, I will approve it because it is a medical. It is a medical concern. Medical mission or seminar are allowed. So JCI Diaz, our NC for this is EVP Lanstan of JCI Philippines. So if you will do this, you must have at least 10 attendees which are non-JCI to any JCI Diaz scheduled talks or organize at least one JCI Diaz format talk. So I think once formalized, NC Lance of JCI Makati will promote the JCI Diaz. So it's either you send attendees or you promote. So we'll just have to blast it along sa Viber. So it's not required, but
What's the idea?
JCI Diaz, we did this last year. Remember sa area con, where we invited speakers who are expert of their specific fields to talk about their work. So it's some of them are actually TOIM awardees. So it's like a TED Talk style seminar. So it's either you send attendees or you do one of your own. So another loophole that I can tell you now, which I am willing to approve. Your JC ideas and regional business forum can be saved. Because you need at least 10 attendees. For this, you need 20 attendees for that, might as well do it. So we'll try to make your lives as easy as possible. So, so Sulong Pilipinas at least 10 participants also. Or at least one Sulong seminar or workshop. This can also be. Sulong also was done last area con. This is a workshop headed by the Department of Finance. So luckily our NC is from JCI Manila, NCI ZLP. So we'll have easy access to the information for student Pilipinas. So you don't have any idea on how to organize this, or if you just want to send attendees, you can just refer to NCIZL.
So it's more financial literacy.
Yes, and it's more of the directives of the Department of Finance. So parang the last time when we attended actually forum. So maybe like that. For happy community, this is not required, but to get platinum, but you will get 15 points if you do at least 5 unique projects in a single community or school. So this will work well if you have so-called alagang community. Make sure na you do 5, it will be considered a happy community already.
What if it's a series of projects but it's the same?
It has to be the same community.
Like, say for example, kami gumagawa ko ng eco-bricks, pero eco-bricks namin once a month, meron kami.
It has to be a unique project. Yeah. But at least 5 unique projects.
Kasi parang katulad doon, parang makatatlong eco-brick making na kami doon sa same community na yun. So it's considered just as one?
It's one. So it's either it has to be different kinds of projects for one community.
So like the 5 projects is 15 points.
As for 15 points. So this is yung kanina for Upland Kaagapay. This is where you will report all your donations or activation of your own disaster relief projects. So for example, your Bangon Batangas, your Upland Damayan, your Upland Kaakibat project. So this is where you will report it. So for Alay Lakad, minimum of 3,000 donation to Alay Lakad. So that's for standard 5. Are there any questions regarding the new PEA, since this is our topic? Any questions? Doesn't have to be what we discussed now. So if no questions, I will go to the awards points, just to be clear for everyone. No? So the seal of efficiency is you will get platinum if you do all the required. If you miss one, you will be automatically gold. And then the impact awards is actually based on your raw score. So pwedeng gold ka lang by 3 stars. Depending on the number of points you earn at the end of that particular scoring. For example, sa area con, 1 star, and then you reach 3 stars at NatCon. So there, so it doesn't, the stars not necessarily just for platinum awardees. So a bronze can be a 3-star bronze. There can be a no star bronze or a no star platinum. So yeah. For the gavel, you just need at least bronze. As in like pure bronze. No questions? We will have a separate session naman for your BOD or members is coming on Saturday. Next, I will just reiterate one of the important updates during the national board meeting, which is actually an additional award or a revision of an award for area and national, which is the best digital marketing campaign. So the existing best website will be converted to a best digital marketing campaign. So they did that, which will actually include their websites, your social media presence. So it's how you really planned out your digital marketing campaign. There. So at least we are this. I'm letting you know na about this so you can prepare for the whole year. So we highly encourage also for you to promote your projects using your social media or your website, just so you won't have any problem doing this bid, because this bid cannot be faked at the end of the year. So this can has to be seen that you're doing this for the whole year talaga. the first NB. All the rest were discussed already during the first ACM.
So what is the difference between this PR campaign and this?
Sometimes, in my experience, the PR campaign, when you say PR, these are your news, print, all the traditional media. So anything that all the marketing reach that you get that are not technically paid. So for digital marketing campaign kasi these are what you call paid ads, if you do paid ads. So anything that you use with the use of social media. For PR, other LOs bid their projects that gain a lot of publicity. So sometimes it's a program, a PR program on itself, or it's a project that they bid. So that's the practice that we've seen for the past years. So for best digital marketing campaign kasi this is purely digital. So for example, if you were seen sa TV, that's not considered digital marketing unless it's online. It's featured online. So yeah, so anything that's on the web, that's what you can include in your best digital marketing. And best to include your members who have experiences in advertising and marketing. So, any questions regarding this? Yes.
Yes, RTP. For the PR, let's say like you have a news, you have it in TV, you can convert that into a digital format, like podcast or something.
Yes.
So yeah, you can do PR as well, and
Yes,
that can
yes,
be
you can
converted
do.
to marketing.
Yes.
So,
But then in your bid, you cannot include the news clipping. So it's how you convert it. For example, when you tap, for example, the news, the news channel, for example, or the broadsheets, you cannot include the broadsheets because that's not digital marketing. But you can include your feature online if feature ka nga nila. For example, Manila Bulletin, you appeared in their broadsheets or in their news. So what you can include in your bid is the news article. That's all. Yes.
So you mean to say the hard copies are for best PR, the digital copies are for the new company?
Yes. So like your traditional media will be best PR. Yes. And also there's always a way on how to include your efforts for example for traditional media with this. If you were able to for example post about it on your social media, just like what PP said. So if you talked about it in your website or in your social media page, that can be included. So it's this award will just really be about your efforts in broadening your digital footprint, because the efforts of an LO will translate really effectively sa digital footprint ni JCI Philippines as a whole. That's why we will be recognizing this. Any more questions? Yes.
and should we use some hashtag or for you to look it up as well if we post it? Like, do we have like a designated hashtag for this one? So you know that we do it every day, that if you look up this hashtag, you can see like how many this hashtag been posted or used.
Last ACM, NDRJ mentioned that he used JCI Philippines. Just hashtag JCI Philippines, so that it will be all the posts will be aggregated and there won't be any confusion.
Okay. Because sometimes it kind of confuses as well, because many people use that kind of hashtag.
No,
But
yeah.
for specific, let's say for this digital marketing campaign, if we use one specific hashtag for this one, so you know what to look up, and it's easier for your side as well.
Since the bidding of this will also be the same format as the other bids, so it's really just it's up to you how you will add what hashtag you will use, but make sure that there's hashtag JCI Philippines,
Yeah,
because
that's included. But,
just included.
But what I'm saying is like we should agree with like additional hashtag for you just to look it up.
That will
Yeah.
be that will depend on NAC na.
Mhm.
If it will be required then.
Okay.
Because the one way that they will check is yun nga, they will really actually check your social media pages and your websites. So just to also reiterate, you are already required to submit 300-word article about any project, about anything, about your LO. For the whole year, just one article. So you just have to submit a Word file. No need for the pictures, just attachments. And then the best article will be featured, of course. It's under standard 2. So it can be your best flagship project, or it can be one of your outstanding members. So next. So here for the next state of the region. So based on the membership of Metro South, currently all LOs are paid. So as reported by RSEC Ralph. No? So based on your memberships, these are the categories of your LOs based on your payment to date. So versus your payments last 2019. So 7 LOs already paid 7 LOs already reached the same amount of members as last year. So that's 100% already. So the others will have to wait by the end of the quarter for their final payment of members for us to determine their final category. So growth, there's none yet. No? So for Metro South, if you compare your categories versus the area as of yung current bid, for category 1, which is JCI Manila, that's 1 out of 2, which is JCI QC Capital. For category 2 naman, all of the category 2s that have paid their membership dues are from Metro South, which is JCI Ortigas, JCI Parañaque Pambato, and JCI Makati Princess Orduha. For category 3, everyone else, so that's 8 out of 30 chapters. So to date, there are 35 paid LOs from metro area. So this is you can use this to strategize if you will maintain your category, lower your category, or go up. Next is JCI.cc. These are the presidents who already transferred. So when we say no president tag, it means that you are not tagged as a 2020 president. So when I check JCI Fort Bonifacio, Taguig, and Greenfields, same with Pateros, Balut, Presperna, and Parañaque, Pambato, only the immediate past president is the one appearing under Board of Directors. So I will be happy to assist you on how to do it. So for these chapters, no? Now, for inductions naman, done na tayo with Makati, Prince George, Manila. Up next is JCI Manilena. It's coming Friday. Hope you attend. See you, press. JCI Greenfields naman will be on Feb 25 at Barangay Hulo Conference Hall in the afternoon. So, Press Pao mentioned that we'll have a project in the morning and then their induction ceremonies in the afternoon. It will be an event na you just have to come in your yellow shirts. So, March 8th, Pambato. Is this kinda? Because this will coincide with another chapter. Marikit. Then it's March 8th. Ortigas, March 24th. JCI Alabang, March 28th. JCI Perlas Pasay, March 29th. JCI Makati, Press May 10th. Okay, thank you. Fort Bonifacio, no date yet.
April 4.
April 4. Pateros Balut, no date yet. Okay, I'm Discord. So far, I did one charging out of 10. I am only counting 10 because I will ask my past RDP to charge me, including when I take the IDP road for Ortigas. So I'm also, also didn't include JCI Manila. So that's 1 out of 10. LOs visited so far it's 6. So that's JCI Manila during their Rakioki, JCI NTU during their mooncake, their dice game, GMM, JCI Alabang for their Spirits 101 and their Halloween, Christmas costume parties and their 8 circles last weekend. JCI Ortigas GMMs and also their JCI effective leadership training last Monday. JCI Perlis Pasay for their twinning with their international sister chapter. So that's around 11 activities that I've visited. NB, that's 1 out of 4. That happened last January at the JCI Philippines headquarters. ACM, that's 1 out of 4 as well. Trainings, I've done 2 so far. That's the JCP training during ACM and the effective leadership. I would be happy to train. I'm not a professional JCI trainer, but I would be happy to do it for your respective chapters. And area hosting. When I say area hosting of Metro South, no, as a whole. So that's 2 already. That's the first ACM and the Avante. Okay, so Region Awards. By the end of the year, so this will be last the 4th RCM. So we will recognize chapters who increased their membership. So it doesn't have to be to 20%. Any growth from the previous year will be recognized. Then under impact, top 5 LOs from Metro South who have implemented the most national programs and also the most ACF projects conducted. So top 5. So these will all be based on your JCPA reports. So no need to send me anything as long as you submit it sa PEA. I will see it. So we also have 2 motivate reports. So top 5 LOs who have activated the most trainers, and top 5 LOs who have conducted the most JCI courses. So this will include the official and the recommended courses. So anything that's on the JCI.cc courses. So, and we will award this sa last RCM, which is the region fund as we call it. So that's it for my report. I move to accept my report.
RVP solicited motion. Any discussions, amendments, objections to the report of RVP 2020 RVP Thursday class? I will not relinquish the label back to Madam Chair.
I accept. Okay, for next other matters, this is one. Any announcements from your respective LOs? JCI Alabang?
Would just like to announce and also invite you guys to if you can go doon sa project namin on Feb 28, 29, March 1, which is the Angat Pinoy Business Expo. That's gonna be in World Trade Center. If you guys want to get free tickets, isend ko po yung link. So nagbibigay kami ng free tickets, punta lang kayo dun sa link na binigay namin. So it's in partnership with FFBEX, the Filipino Franchise and Business Expo. So kung gusto nyong maghanap ng best franchise na gusto nyong na franchise. Punta kayo doon because there are 200 booths who will be selling or exhibiting their business for franchise. Mga potato corner, shawarma, sila frutas, ganyan. And then, dun sa JCI Pavilion, which is the Angat Pinoy Pavilion, that is naman, yun yung non-franchise businesses who would just like to showcase their business. So if you also would like to showcase your business or to network with the owners of the franchise, we're still selling booths. We are giving away, we are selling the booth at 17, for JCI members, we're selling it at 17,000 pesos for a 3-day booth, na 2x2. Kasama na po dun yung shell, yung plug, yung dalawang chairs and saka table, kasi basurahan kasama. Ayun, yun. So meron na kaming, iba-iba yung na kung pumunta, yung nag-exhibit sa amin, merong mga tech companies, merong metal companies, may insurance, may real estate, meron din talaga yung mga nagbibenta ng food, meron naman yung nagbibenta ng mga handicrafts and all. So we're still selling around mga 15 booths pa. So if you guys know anybody who would like to exhibit, yun. Maganda siguro if you are also in the food industry probably. Not necessarily nagbebenta ng pagkain, pero more on let's say manufacturing and gold packaging, ganyan. Maganda. Kasi madami kayong makikilala mga business owners na franchise.
Thank you, Fred. Any other announcements? JCI Report?
If you can send us some information for that, so we can send it to the members as well. Because some members have their own business as well. So
Okay.
they will just know that, like, what kind of business they can put it up to you. Thank you.
You can also check it also in
Online.
Facebook online.
Okay.
Medyo malakas ang digital marketing na. Just type Angat Pinoy Business Expo. It's like our page. Or punta kay JCI Alabang na Facebook. And then you can PM us. Pero I'll send it also.
Any other announcements? JCI Ortigas and then JCI Pateras.
Hello, good evening. JCI Ortigas will be heading the Pinay Power Launch and the implementation in our area. So if it's possible, could you send me or our president the names of whoever is in charge of your implementation in Pinay Power? It would definitely be appreciated.
JCI Pateras.
Gusto ko lang mag-invite dun sa project namin yearly pag February. Traditional pag-ulit sa daan. Start siya ng 7 a.m. Sana may
Kailan?
February 10.
Sabay ng train.
Sabay siya.
Ano oras?
Nalungkot nga ako.
Early morning yun, masaya.
7 a.m.
7
Masaya yun.
1 minsan.
Sobrang saya.
Sayang. Kasi we are actually assigned for the first week kasi National Training Month by ABP John. That's why we're doing this.
Kasi yun eh.
Baka may mga members.
Yeah, actually, it's fun. I attended last 2017.
So,
Masaya.
yung mga float.
It's a shareable poster.
And then normally each float will be giving away goods from whatever business nila or treats
Any other
for the
announcements?
community. Wala lang. Anything you want to do.
None?
And very
Okay, so
festive.
next adjournment. Is there anyone who would make a motion? Adjournment.
Motion.
JCI Makati Princess Orduha, any seconds? JCI Manilena, JCI Manila. Any discussions, amendments, objections? Hearing none, this meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Yes, actually,
Email.
at 9:18.
1.5.
Yes.
First draft.
Thank you. If may questions kayo, hanggang ano oras? 10 o'clock.
We will try to maximize